What's up, survivors, and welcome to another episode of ARK Fjördur. Today we're going to be using the element we got from fighting the world bosses to tame up a breeding pair of feroxes. We got 30 element from Hati and Skull, and then another 30 from Bela, so we should be able to tame up a pretty decent pair today. Here's the location of the cave on your map and the coordinates. From what I hear, survivors, you can find incredibly high level feroxes in this cave, so this should be fun. If you enjoy what you see, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Let's get surviving. Be careful when entering the cave, survivors, because like the cave on Genesis Part 1, it's going to be flooded with polar bears and direwolves. So make sure to bring a strong mount that can handle all these high level creatures, survivors. Hey, and there's also another rune in this cave, survivors. I almost have the first 100 down, and then I'll be able to get 5 more levels onto my character. Pretty good deal. Alrighty, we got all the bears and direwolves taken care of. Time to check out these ferox levels. Oh wow, we got a 190 ferox right off the bat. These are all tameable, by the way, at least they are on single player. Not sure about official, but wow. Survivors, I'm not sure what to do if I want to tame up a super high level one or a normal level one. Because as you know, 450 is the absolute max level for any creature. So if I tame up one that's too high level, I might get too close to that. You know what, I'm just going to go for it. We're just going to tame this 280 right here. Oh my god, that's going to be a monster. If it is a bug, we best take full advantage of it while it lasts, survivors, because wow, I cannot turn down a level 280 ferox. Yep, and the element worked. It is taming, and it'll take about 20 element just like any other ferox, which is absolutely insane. Cannot wait to see how this thing tames up. Let's go ahead and get rid of all these annoying low-level ones. So my plan pretty much for taming this guy up is to let the Shadow Mane tank the damage when it goes into its big form, and then when it shrinks back down, of course, feed it element, and then rinse and repeat. I did this on official servers with a Rex, so the Shadow Mane should be able to tank it pretty well. Uh-oh, unless it decides just to come straight for me. Okay, I guess we're just gonna run it around. Okay, Shadow Manes are way faster than feroxes, so as long as it doesn't actually touch us and knock us off of the mount, we should be okay while taming it. When I did this with a Rex on Genesis Part 1 survivors, the ferox was easily able to aggro on the Rex, so I'm not sure what's going on with the Shadow Mane, it just doesn't want to attack it. But we are at about 30%, so the method is still working, we're still getting it done, and we should have this dude tamed up in no time. Alrighty, survivors, finally, we're coming up on the last feed right now. There we go, 95%. After this one, it should be tamed up. Dang, I cannot wait to find out what kind of stats this thing is working with. That's going to be insane to see what it's got, survivors. Let's hop back on the Shadow Mane and play one last game of tag with this dude. I am actually a bit concerned with the level it's going to have when it tames up, because it says it's going to get 140 plus levels, and it's already sitting at 280. That means it's going to be at 420, survivors, and that is not enough. I won't be able to level up the creature hardly anything, only 30 more levels and then it'll reach the max level. So I'm thinking once this guy is tamed, we can find a normal level female to breed him with. That way we end up with a baby that has all of the dead stats and we'll be able to level it up all the way. Alright, moment of truth right here. Let's see. Yes! There we go. 420 ferox. Look at that. Dang. Let's check out the stats. No way. Oh my god, that is a legendary melee. Dude, I cannot believe we were able to tame up a 280 ferox, survivors. Alright, I'm not seeing any more, so I'm going to have to leave the cave and wait for it to load up again. But this time I'm going to tame up maybe something below or at 150, because that is absolutely insane levels, survivors. 420 ferox. This has got to be cheating, survivors. Like, I really don't feel comfortable having a ferox this high level this early on. Like, it's at 420 and it has no mutations whatsoever. If we could mutate that melee, oh man, that would be a legendary ferox, survivors. Alright, finally we found one with a reasonable level. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing tamed up, and then we can take them both home and get them breeding right away. Okay, and there's another one, and that is too low a level. Alright, let's go ahead and do the same thing we did before. Rinse and repeat. I don't know if the bug is still around, survivors, but I remember when I first started taming feroxes, they would actually just straight up disappear on you mid-tame. It was the worst thing ever. Even some of my tamed feroxes would disappear when they shrank back. Okay, and that is a much more reasonable ferox. And it doesn't make me feel like I've cheated horribly, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these things home and see if I can get the male's stats onto a baby. So, we need to get a baby that has all of the dad's good stats, but none of the wasted movement speed, which we'll be able to take care of by breeding him with a lower level female. That way we'll be able to level up all 85 extra levels into the baby that comes out. And you know what, survivors, I actually forgot something. These are Genesis creatures, which means their level cap is actually 500. And there we go, that is a much more reasonable level FEROX. We can put all 85 levels into it without having to worry about it disappearing because of the max level cap. I'm excited to see what kind of damage this thing's going to be able to dish out. And there you have it, survivors. We have tamed a level 280 FEROX. If you're looking to tame up some FEROXes yourself, survivors, you're definitely going to want to pay that cave a visit. These little guys will also come in handy while we're in Jotunheim fighting Steinburen because of their insulation. In any case, survivors, I hope you enjoyed the episode today. If you did enjoy the episode, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And, as always, stay surviving. I will see you in the next one.